Hi everyone, I'm Andy and I'm from the Philippines. I'm a Filipina who moved to the US in 2024, and you probably saw my video on TikTok that I was practicing driving, and so many of you are requesting that I create a video or a vlog about it. And so finally, here it is. And so just to give you a quick background, guys, I have been driving in the Philippines for more than 6 years, but it took me longer to take my driver's license here in the US because of many factors that I had to consider: the season, the weather, and of course the wider roads. And maybe I can talk more about that in the other video. But for now, I would like to focus on the first step of getting your driver's license is to take the driver's written test. So how did I do it? So the first step is to go to the website. So if you are in Michigan or if you live in Michigan, it's so easy. I can help you out with that. So you just have to go to www.michigan.gov, or if you live in other states, you just have to search on Google, type how to apply for a driver's license in your state. And for sure, the first website that would appear will be the official website for that particular department. After you click the website, you will be led to a window that shows first-time license or ID. You just have to scroll down and you will see the steps for getting a first-time Michigan license or ID. So there are actually 4. So the first step is to gather all required documents. Okay, so they don't accept photocopies, so you just have to make sure that everything is original. The second step is to pre-apply for your license or ID online. So there's a button in there. You just have to click go to online services, and then you will be asked a series of questions. You just have to complete the questions, and after you completed everything in step 2, you will be given a pre-application number. So it looks like this. I'm gonna show you in the screen again. So you will have everything like, the questions that were being asked there, it will appear in this paper. Okay? After you get that, you will then move to step 3. The step 3 is to visit a Secretary of State office. So there's another button below. So it says schedule an office visit. So you just have to click that one, and then you will be required to enter your pre-application number. Okay? So you will enter your pre-application number and then tick the box there and then click next. And then eventually, after the end of this process, you will be given the confirmation code. It says you are booked. There is also an option for you to cancel the visit, so that's fine. If you feel like not doing it at that moment, you can cancel your visit. Okay? You will also find the details of your application, like when is it gonna be, where is the location, and also the information that you provided, your email address, your number, and also the important thing, which is the requirements or the required documents when you go to the office. So in my case, in Michigan, we were required to bring your social security card. Second, your permanent resident card or the green card. The third is your US marriage license. And the fourth one is your account statement, your bank statement. So since we have a joint account, I actually requested that from the bank. When it was about time for me to visit the office in person, I remember falling in line, and then I had to pay $25, and I presented my documents to the personnel. I think they only got my green card, my marriage license, and my SSS number. I couldn't remember them taking my bank statement. But nevertheless, guys, just bring everything in case the other personnel would get all of those. So you just have to be ready. I was then led to this room where I can take the written test, and the exam actually was just 50 multiple choice items. So the first set was 10 items, and that was really easy. The second part was 40 items, and I was very challenged by that. But then praise the Lord, I passed. I got 10 mistakes. So one more and then I think I will be gone. So that means you just have to pass 40 over 50 in order for you to pass the written test. Oh, there was also a challenge for me when I took the exam, guys, because the other person was taking the exam. He was reading the questions out loud, and that actually disturbed my concentration. I was also tempted to call my husband for help because I was not sure of the answer and I felt like I'm gonna fail. But you know, it was not because of me. I believe it was the Lord doing His work, and that's why I cannot get the credit of me. Oh, I thought I was really good at this, but then I was just humbled. If I was able to do it, I believe you can also do it. In my case, I didn't actually study the manual, the driver's manual, but I downloaded this application. I downloaded it and I studied the app. I was trying to practice, you know, the written test online for I think 2 consecutive days, and it was very helpful. So I hope you can download this and try practicing before doing the actual written test. After taking the written test, they took a photo of me with my eyeglasses on. I waited for a few minutes and immediately I was able to get my temporary operator's license. And in this document, it shows my driver's license number and more information about myself, and of course the expiration date of this license. So you just have to make sure that you will take the road test exam before this expiration date. So this temporary operator's license allows me to drive in Michigan, but with the guidance of a licensed driver, and in that case it is my husband. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, guys, that my Philippine driver's license can actually be used to drive in the US for a number of months, I think 6 months. But, you know, I was not confident enough to do that. I don't really want to have, you know, problems while I am in the US. I want to be a law-abiding citizen, so that is why I didn't try. But if you are confident enough, then go for it. And so that's it. Those are the steps I did when I took my driver's written test. I hope, guys, that it is helpful for you. And if you have more questions, write them down in the comment section because I will try to address them and answer them. So hopefully next video, next time, I will be able to talk about my experience when I took my road test. It is very exciting and so many things that I really wanted to share with you to prepare yourself when you do this. I'll see you then. Bye.
So you got your learner's permit. How many questions did you get wrong?
Secret. I just passed the written exam.